Hello guys, welcome to the new video. It's officially day 22 of using 50,000 capital for 50 trading days. So in the today's session, we saw Nifty opening flattish around the similar zone around 6 points was the zone wherein Nifty opened almost. In the first candle itself, it's created a lot of whipsaws. It went on to 90,050 plus odd levels, and then again it came around till 19,000 levels. So in the first candle itself, I was just observing how it will behave as the Reliance had given good results, and even Reliance was up by around 40 points in the first 5 minutes candle itself. So I was observing like what was my logic behind the trades. Today's trade was like, if you see here, there was a lot of rejection happened in the Friday session, uh, especially when the Nifty was taking resistance at this point. If I exactly tell you about, the level was around 90,075 odd levels, and even the today's high was around 90,083. So with that aspect, when I saw that the Nifty took resistance at this consolidation zone wherein we had seen multiple rejection at this point, and after this candle, once this candle closed, I initiated my trade in the second candle in this candle itself. So what I did is, I entered in the money put option, wherein early morning I bought around 300 quantities of 90,500 90,050 put. So around 102 rupees, 102.5 rupees. So, and if you see over here, the entry I made, it was around at 9:20 and 36 seconds. I hardly held my trade for like 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So with that, I kept my trailing stop loss. I was very strict because I was not able to predict because of the Reliance results being on a positive side. Even though if the Reliance was not contributing, or else it was on the flatter side, Nifty would have come almost to 18,950 to 19,000 or levels, in the first candle itself. But because of that Reliance, the Nifty was holding up. Wherein if you see the Bank Nifty, there was a crazy fall in the first 15 to 30 minutes, 30 to 30 minutes time frame. So with this trade itself, early morning I was able to get the good trade over here. Let me show you the position, so that like for 19,050 put. So I was able to make around 90,000, around 3,700 rupees I was able to make with this trade. However, the capital that I used for this trade was around almost, if I measure 300 into 102.45. So I used a capital of 30,750 750 odd rupees, and I was able to take out around 3,700, almost 10% of the returns I was able to gain from this trade. So, however, I had some overnight position for 18,950, wherein I had around 1,800 quantities. Was a huge quantity. I exited with not that good profit with respect to the quantity, but however, I was able to exit with around 4,000, around 4,500 or as a profit. However, if you see, I had taken entries in 90,100 put for this weekly expiry, and even in 90,100 next weekly expiry. So if I show you the trades over here for 90,100 P, if you see, this is a second November, wherein the coming Thursday expiry trade, wherein I bought around 300 quantities at an average price of 108 109 rupees. So overall, the capital that I used for this was also around 33k, almost around that. And as I exited because if you see the timing at 10:40, I'll go to the Nifty chart over here at 10:40. If you see, this was the candle wherein the Nifty had made a breakout over here in 10:45. You see, Nifty went on to almost 19,100 level. So with seeing that, what was the logic? Previously, if you see, the early morning trade logic was here. I had a resistance over here, so Nifty broke this resistance, and whenever it has to go ahead, it has to take support over here. It has to establish that the previous resistance has to be a support zone over here. With it respect, I entered in this assuming that it will take a retest over here. So let me show you the exact timing wherein I made the entry over here. So I started entering in 10:29, and at 10:32, first observed how it will behave with the 200 quantities, And even if you precisely see, after even 3 minutes, the premium that I entered was exactly the same what I had entered previously with 200 quantities. So I executed this trade at 10:41. If I move on to the Nifty, at 10:41, if you see exactly in this candle somewhere I exited in this candle itself. So let me show you the trades over here. So with that 19,100 P, I was able to make around 1,200, and wherein this 19,100 next weekly expiry, I was able to not gain that much because there was a lot of consolidation and the premium was not that much increasing. Let me show you, however, I will show you the trade that I had taken over here for the ninth. For the next weekly expiry over here, if you see, I bought around 200 quantities in first go at 119, and then I added no, one lot at 110 and another at 109. So cumulatively the average was around 116 or levels. So because of the drag, there was a lot of volatility and the premium was also not that much of increasing. However, if you see, I had around 9 rupees loss over in this trade initially. Then I added two lots to make my average come closer so that I can execute my trades. So this was not that a good trade because the Nifty, if you see over here, it was in a longer consolidation zone here. Once the Nifty broke this resistance level, there was a support zone over here, and then Nifty went on to in the consolidation zone. This is where the premium decay will start into picture. So that was the logic behind the trades that I took for the today's trade. So overall, I was able to make around 6,800 rupees cumulatively if I add all these trades. However, I had also taken the 19,100 monthly expiry trade, wherein if I show you the quantity that I had taken in monthly November 19,100, I entered at 10,000, sorry, at 10:58, and I executed my trade at 11:17. So I was able to make around like 5 rupees, 5.5 rupees out from this trade. So overall, the profit that I gained from this trade was around 1,000 rupees overall. So the profit, if I cumulatively add this, it comes around 6,800 rupees as overall profit. However, the major chunk of the trade, I like the one wherein early morning where I got the quick momentum in just 2 minutes. I was able to capture the trade with the logic the way I had, the Nifty had given indication that there was a resistance over here in the first candle itself. I saw huge wick at the top and the bottom also. However, when the candle started taking resistance over here, I entered in this and then I executed my trade with trailing SL. If you see all my trades that you see over here, I have been with the trailing stop loss early morning. However, other trades that I executed at the market orders with the current price, whatever it was. So that's it for the day 22. I'll be updating you about the next trades that I'll be taking in the coming days. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.